Hey, I'm back for the final live stream. I'm excited that I was able to get on by 9:30. I'm gonna try my best to get us on a better schedule, me and Avery, because we're kind of like we're on a schedule. It's just that I don't know. I feel like we got to start getting up earlier and going to bed earlier, both of us. But I put her in there at 9. She's got the TV on. She's not sleeping yet, but she's at least on her way to fall asleep, I think. Anyhow, I'm a night owl. I've always been. I don't know how I used to teach 6 a.m. classes 3 days a week for so long in New Jersey, but somehow I managed. um, but I'm going to try my best to go to bed earlier and get up earlier if I can. All right, here we go. First person here is Precious. Sees intentions towards me. Sees intentions. Um, he's slow and steady wins the race. You can't force anything with him. He's got to come forward at his own pace. When he's ready, the pace of things will pick up. He may not be ready just yet. You could be feeling like you put in some hard work and you didn't see much of a payoff. Um, but I think that eventually he turns a corner where he wants things to pick up and he starts putting in more effort, and the relationship then moves forward or changes for the better quickly. But it seems to you have to either be willing to go on his time, or you may find that you're getting very frustrated with the situation because he doesn't look like he wants anything to move forward super fast right now. But when he makes the decision that he does, that's when things move forward quickly. Yeah. Hang in there if you're feeling a little bit frustrated. Give it a little bit of time. I would say by the end of this month, you may see a nice shift in him. Shemaya, is Q seeing other females? Uh, Something's going on. Yeah. I would say that if he may not be seeing anybody else, like in physical, but he may be talking to someone else, there is somebody else around him. Queen of Swords, will LM reveal how he truly feels about me? Yes, he will, but once again, it's through divine timing. So you got to be playing on his watch. When he's ready, he will. What a pain in the ass. Um, Queen of Swords, what are LM's intentions towards me romantically? I think he wants things to move forward. I think he's looking for the relationship to stabilize. He may be putting in a lot of effort in the near future. I don't see a commitment yet. He either may not be ready for a commitment or may not be looking for a commitment just yet, but he does want the relationship itself to move forward. But the commitment can come in time. I'm not really concerned about that. Let's see where it goes. Looks like he does want things to move forward, and he should be putting in some more effort. Red, money over the next 2 weeks. Got good luck coming in around your finances. You also have some financial stability coming in. Listen to your intuition. I would say finances over the next 2 weeks are improving. You also may be being guided by the divine. That could, I don't know, lead you to some kind of money. It looks like the hard work you put into your finances is coming back to you, and you might feel like you got some good karma coming back around money. So I would say you're in good shape, or you will be in good shape. Simran, why did G follow request me on Instagram and Snap out of nowhere? Because he wants to know what you're going to do. Now he like his energy is kind of shifted. Like, okay, now you're saying that you only want to be friends. All right, let's see if you really mean it. Yeah, he wants to see what you're going to do. Let's see what happens. Loso, would D agree to see me if I reach out? Would D agree to see me if I reach out? Yes, I think so. It may be slow and steady. So I don't know if, oh, excuse me, if you reach out and you don't hear from them right away, or maybe they make you wait, or they agree to meet you, but it's not immediately. There's something that's slow around the situation. But yeah, I do think that they would agree to meet you. Sister, you were right in it wasn't the same guy. Okay, which looks more promising. The guy online. Okay. Let's see. I'm glad that it's two different people because that's like more options. All right, let's see. The guy from online. The guy from Pet Boys. They both look like they have potential. The online guy looks higher. Like he looks more promising right now. Davy, spirit messages. Ooh, got my favorite. Okay. Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. You've got a guardian angel. Page of Fire, outgoing, creative, mischievous, confident. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. And then my favorite, Archangel Raphael, the lovers. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, good health. Archangel Raphael, he's my favorite. Mr. Maurice, good evening. Good evening. I'm overwhelmed by so much. What do the cards say? When you feel overwhelmed, even if you can only take a couple of minutes, just like go sit someplace, like even if you have to just go sit in the bathroom and just breathe, long, deep breaths. That'll help to kind of relax you when you feel overwhelmed. And it sounds really dumb. Like, it's like, yeah, I know I gotta breathe, but it really does help. Cards indicate that your perseverance will pay off. It also looks like you're going through growth, change, and transformation, and you're being guided by the divine. Life is starting to move forward, and you have money headed your way. A creative person or a creative project could be on the horizon. If you have a creative side, maybe it's something that you're exploring that you kind of get a lot out of. If you're not creative, it could be that you're meeting a creative type of person that you may become friends with, or whatever. They may be of some significance. Looks like life is moving forward for you. You could be taking little road trips or mini trips to either meet with family or friends. The summer looks like it's pretty good. You got a lot of opportunity for like socializing. I think you're okay. I think you're going to be okay. I think things are going to work out for you. Did I lose my spot or I went out of order? Simran, is G telling anyone about me? No, I don't think so. No, I don't see him doing much talking right now to anybody. Like, no, I don't think so. CC, will I get approved for the WGS apartment and should I go? Okay, would I get approved proof for the WGS permit. I think you will. Should I go? Should I go? Yeah, I think so. Looks like you're starting a new journey. I think you should give it a shot. If you get it, and I think you will, yeah. I don't know what it is, but cards indicate, yeah, you should. Emin, am I going to get the score that I aimed in the S course? Yes, I think you will. I think you're going to do really well. Yeah. Auntie, Mr. Jones' energy towards me after what I just texted. Okay, the energy comes off as feel like he's feeling a little stuck. He's waiting for a ship to come in. He doesn't know what to do. However, the Chariot, things are going to move forward. So whatever you said to him, you're going to get a response and things should move forward. So I don't know if you shook things up or you said something that kind of woke him up, or if he feels like the energy around the situation changed. And that's why you're going to get like more respect from him. It's like more respect, or he puts in more effort. I think it was good, whatever it was it just said. Shemaya, how does Q feel about me? No communication. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition knows how he feels. Watch out that your head's not clouding your own intuition. It looks like he seems to have a lot of respect for you. He cares for you very much. Thinks that you're kind, caring, loyal, sincere, attractive, kind-hearted. You have a lot of potential. You're intelligent, smart, kind, caring, nurturing, sincere, humble. I would say he thinks very highly of you, but I don't see communication coming in right now, not from him. I think you would have to reach out to him if you want communication to happen. Simran, what are G's intentions? He doesn't really have any intentions. He kind of feels like everything that went on, like he feels like there's a lot of craziness that went on around a situation that really never got started. So for him, he's like, okay, fine. She just wants to be friends. I'm not going to be mad. Let's just be friends. However, he doesn't really believe that you just want to be friends. And I think the two of you are going to drive one another crazy. I think the answer here is that you have to figure out what it is that you want. For somebody who you're telling me you only want to be friends with, you're really stressing out a lot about this guy. So you need to figure out for yourself what you want. Because either you want to be with him, either you only want to be friends with him, which I don't know that he believes, or like there's so much stress around this situation for a situation that has never gotten really off the ground. So you have to figure out here what you want and really stick to that, because the energy around the situation is way too chaotic. And now he's playing back into the chaos because now he reached out, or he did the stupid social media shit, which he knew was going to put an idea in your head. So the two of you right now need to get on the same page and figure out what it is that you want. And I don't know that the friends thing is the truth. Like, I don't know that that's what's really going on here. So you got to figure out what it is that you want before you even move forward with him, because there's too much that's like, it's too much of like, I blocked him, I unblocked him, I want to be friends with him, is he going to call? I told him that I don't want to be with him. Like, what is it that you want from this situation? Because the chaos around it is creating a lot more chaos, and that's what's going to continue to come back to you, chaos. So he could, I don't know, text you or whatever, and then disappear, and like, you're creating chaos, so that's what's going to get reflected back. You first have to figure out what it is that you want from this situation, and you have to stick to it. If you keep going back and forth between blocking, unblocking, reaching out, telling him this, telling him that, you're going to keep getting that back, and it's going to be very chaotic, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to keep going around in a circle and just create a lot of craziness. Simran, is G going to message me anytime soon? Should I ignore him? You have to figure out what it is that you want. I would not tell you to ignore someone if you want to be with them. But you've been telling me that you don't want to be with him, that you just want to be friends. I don't think he wants friends. I don't think that's what he's looking for. I think he's looking to hook up with girls. That's what I think his intention is. I'm looking to hook up. I'm looking to see what's out there. I'm looking to see where things can go. If you're not willing to do that and that's not what you want, then I would drop the whole thing. Like, just forget about him. Because what's the point? I don't think that you and him are like meant to be like, I don't know. Don't see the friends thing working out. I don't know if you're just saying you want to be friends with him. There's like what you're saying and the energy around the situation don't jive. So if it's not like, here's an example. I've been friends with Mark since I'm 16 years old. I would never ask anybody whether or not he was going to call or message me, because if I needed to talk to him for something, I would just call him like anybody else. I wouldn't even think twice about it. And I know he would answer me because he's my friend. It's not something I have to think about. So what I'm saying here is, this situation is, you're telling me you want to be his friend, but the way you're acting is like you're stressed out over it, like you want more, or like there's more feelings there. And you're worried about what he's saying or what he's talking to other people about. But I don't worry about what Mark says about me. I'm sure Mark says shit about me all the time. I don't care. Like, that's just how it is. People talk. Everyone does it. But I think that this is really more of a situation where you need to get clear for yourself as to what you want out of the situation. Forget about what anybody else wants. And then you move forward from there. You want to be with this guy? When he reaches out, if he reaches out, then you answer him. You don't want to be with him, then I would just forget about it and I would drop it. And I would forget about the friends thing, because I don't think that you met him to be friends with him. I don't know how you guys connected, but I don't think it was like, I'm looking for friends. And I don't think that that's what he wants. I don't think, he may say it, but I don't think he's going to have any interest in actually just being friends with you. So that's up to you. Is he going to message me anytime soon? Well, I have a 33% chance that yes, he will answer you. Listen to your intuition, because there's deceit around the situation. Oh my goodness, what happened here? Mariana. General for the weekend. Maybe feeling a little bit like, hey, I put in a whole lot of hard work here and I didn't see much of a payoff. But that should change sometime this weekend before we get to Monday, because then you're feeling a little bit more successful, and it might have something to do with money. Money, work, business, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. You may be busy with work, or you could be working on something. Like if you don't work on the weekends, you may be working on something in the house or with someone that's taking up a lot of time. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief. A fire sign is around Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like you may have the opportunity to either take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, or you may be getting invited to do something recreational this weekend that looks like fun. Could have water involved, to water, by water, or around water. Enjoy. Looks like a good time. Sepia, General. Starting a new journey, or something spontaneous happens out of the blue that's a whole lot of fun. listening to your intuition. You have a Pisces and a Cancer around in the near future that may be of significance. You could be spending time focused on a side business or a way to bring in extra money, and feeling here a little bit more like either your relationships are well balanced and you're getting more respect, other people are putting in as much effort as you are. It also could be feeling like you're getting better compensated at work and you're earning more respect. It also looks like you could have an earth sign around that may be of significance. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, feeling like, hey, I've made it to the top of the mountain, I can breathe a sigh of relief, and possibly going back to school, learning a new area of study. Sepia, love. Not going to bed early. Sepia, love. Okay, perseverance around love makes things change for the better quickly. Could be with the Cancer that's around. It also looks like you have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also could have a Leo that comes in. Either that or it could be a current relationship strengthens. Looks like you may be undecided about what you want at the time that everything starts to move forward, but finally you're going to feel like, you know what, some of the hard work that I've put into love is coming back to me, and I'm just going to enjoy this and ride it out. You might have more than one option, and you could be seeing more than one person. Good. You know what I'm saying? Like, explore your options. It looks like water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, probably a Cancer. A Leo. You're going to have choices. You may be feeling undecided, and there could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo that comes in. Shemaya, is Q seeing someone else, or do you think that he'll start to? You know, I don't know if you've had issues with him in the past, that he's had other girls around him, because he seems to like, I feel like you've been through this with him before where there were other people around. So yeah, I don't know. It seems like he's always got something going on. I don't know. I don't really trust him. If he's not seeing anyone right now, it's not going to be long before he starts seeing other people. But it's like, it seems like this guy always has other people around, or he's always talking to other people. I don't know if it's just a straight up ego thing for him, that he needs a lot of attention from a lot of women, or if it's just that he's really afraid to be alone. But it's like, it always seems like he's working on it, like, or he's putting it out there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really trust him. Sepia, does Ramel miss and think about me? Am I still in his energy? Yes, absolutely. And divine timing should bring the two of you back together. The Magician is here. You could make it happen too. But with the Judgment card, you don't have to do anything, and it should work itself out. He does think about you, and I don't know why you guys haven't been talking or what the situation is, but divine timing should bring the two of you back together one way or another. Cece, when will Kay reach out to hang out again? I don't really see all that much coming from his end. It looks like he'll hang out with you, but you may have to make the plans, or you may have to reach out to him. He doesn't look like he puts in a whole lot of effort, but he will respond if you do it. I would reach out to him. I wouldn't wait around for him, because I don't know that he's going to reach out anytime soon. And you may be waiting a while. Yeah, like it may not, if you wait for him, it may not, you might not hear from him until sometime later on this summer. Mariana, Cancer's current feelings towards me. Cancer's feelings towards me. First thing that comes up is that this person's got a lot of respect for you. They think that you're well-balanced, kind-hearted, sincere, peaceful, serene, easy to get along with, attractive. As maybe spontaneous. The Fool would be somebody who's spontaneous. Also thinks that you're very intelligent with the Virgo card here. I would say this person has thinks pretty highly of you, especially with that respect card coming up first. Tiffany, what does tarot want me to know? That life is about to change for the better quickly, possibly even overnight, and you're being guided by the divine. You have a Taurus and a Libra that come in around you that may be of significance. And it also looks like could be moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your homes, or upgrading a current relationship. Growth and transformation is coming to your life. Life is starting to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Definitely. You got a lot happening here. Mania. Does Ada Virgo want us to reconcile? I don't see it. I'm only getting a 33% chance, yes, that's what they're looking for, but it looks like they lack perseverance. And even at its best, even if they did want to reconcile, it would lead to another disaster. I don't know. Maybe time to move forward. Sepia, me, and Ramel. You guys got a soulmate connection. I mean, passion is coming in. Looks like you should be feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. I mean, it's like things should be happening between you and him. You should be hearing from him. I don't see a commitment just yet, but that's okay. Looks like he's not holding himself back. Maybe we just haven't gotten there yet. It looks like the hard work you put in should be coming back to you. So annoying when that happens. You know, it's like the reading says like all this wonderful stuff is happening and then like all this time goes by and you see nothing. That happens to me all the time in my readings personally. I'm like, yeah, but when? I'm like, really? It's been 1.5 years. It's been 2 years. It's been 3 years. When? But then eventually it happens. It's just really frustrating when you have to live through it. It looks like there's more to come between you and him. I know Avery is now almost 17 months. She'll be 17 months next week. She's running all over the place, tearing everything up. It's crazy how fast time goes. Like people always say it, right? You know, that time flies. So when you really watch it, it's crazy. It's crazy. But see, the problem that I have with people that stay in contact with their exes, there's a couple of problems that I have with that. Number one, they always say that narcissists do that because they always need to have somebody to go back to and get their supply. So to me, that's a sign that this guy may have some narcissism in him, which makes me concerned because those people are not people to fool around with. And when like exes can be friends if two people have moved on and they've both moved on and there is no feelings there anymore. But if one person still has feelings, you can't be friends with your ex. You just can't. You can't be friends with anyone who you have feelings for because the feelings will never die as long as that person is in your life. So to me, like my exes are not people that I speak to on a daily basis or that I even speak to on like a yearly basis. I mean, the Aquarius, I might talk to him a couple of times a year through email, but it's not even anything. Yeah, that doesn't sit right with me. It just doesn't sit right with me because like there's no need for that. Like life has moved on. The problem is that people that have high levels of narcissism always keep exes in contact with them. so that they have somebody to go back to. And if you've ever known someone, of course, like looking back, hindsight, it's always 2020, but I knew someone who was very narcissistic, and I didn't realize that was her problem at the time. I just thought that she was one of those like fucked up people, you know. I never really, she wasn't like really involved in my life until she was. And then I was like, whoa, right? And this was always somebody that had exes around, like would break up with somebody, be with somebody else for years, and then all of a sudden that other guy was back. Always. And then it made sense to me after, you know, I started seeing all the other signs. That would be something that I would just be cautious of. Will it last when he starts to date others soon? Well, you know, he doesn't want, he's not, he isn't the kind of person that's going to want to be alone. That's why he's got these exes around. So he may not be in a relationship that lasts forever, right, with one person, but he'll be like looking for people, or he'll be talking to this one and talking to that one, because I think that that's what he does. Yeah, this guy does not like being alone, and he likes having a lot of attention from women. So he will be like, he'll just keep moving forward. Like if one thing doesn't work out, or somebody's like giving him the business and he doesn't want to deal with it, there'll be somebody else. Like he'll just cycle through people, because that he just seems to be one of, I would watch out for narcissism with him. Although that didn't come up in the cards. I didn't see Emperor in reverse. But like his need to like want to be in touch with people, or to be able to like have people around him, like that to me is a very narcissistic trait. And I don't think he's going to get into a relationship with one person where it's going to last like be a stable relationship. I don't think that's where he's going next, but he may be exploring options with people. He likes to have attention from women, this guy. That's like between ego and narcissism, it's kind of like a dangerous recipe. Julie sees current feelings for me. He thinks that you're ambitious, intelligent, kind-hearted, intuitive, sincere, attractive, well-balanced, and he has a lot of respect for you. There's no doubt about it that this guy's got strong feelings for you. He is just acting like an idiot right now. To Kenya, general for the weekend next week. General for the weekend next week. This week looks good. It looks like you might be feeling a little bit slow and stuck, or you may have a moment where you're feeling like shit, nothing is moving forward. Then all of a sudden things start to move forward. Business looks good. Things seem to change for the better quickly. Some passion may come in. By the time we get to next week, you may be feeling like things are really starting to move forward. You're prepared for it. You got some good karma coming back to you. Get an air sign that comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. No longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world. Money flows in. And by the end of next week, you should have time for yourself. I mean, you could this weekend too, but you maybe next week you may have more time. Rest, relaxation, self-care, that kind of stuff. Julie sees intentions towards me. I think he's looking to be in a stable relationship. That's what I think his end goal is. He's looking for things to be a little bit more stable. He's feeling a little bit more ambitious, and he's not waiting for a ship to come in. He's listening to his intuition, and things start to move forward between you and him. The Magician, he's got the ability to manifest that. Mariana, career for this month. Career for this month. That success coming in around career, and a wish comes true. So I don't know if you're trying to get a promotion, or you're trying to apply for another job, or whatever it is. Feeling successful and like a wish comes true. You also have some good karma coming back. Career looks like it's moving forward, stabilizing and moving forward. Strengthening Could be going back to school, learning a new area of study for your career. Could be on the job training, or it could be like, hey, I'm going to take this course because it would benefit my career. Yeah, the hard work that you put into your career comes back to you this month. Gratitude. Any messages coming in for me tonight? Somebody from your past could return, or you could run into somebody from the past. Life is moving forward. Now, I don't know if that means someone from the past returns and the two of you, your lives move forward, or they're two separate things. Person that comes back could be a Cancer, or a Cancer could come in tonight as well. Being guided by the divine. Perseverance pays off. And you got good karma coming back tonight. Whatever's going on tonight, you're feeling successful and confident. Susie, are my feelings about my brother right? Are my feelings about my brother right? More or less, yeah, I think so. More or less. You may be onto something, yeah. Kira, how is the nurse practitioner feeling after I talked to her about what's been happening at work? What can I expect from her? Okay, let's see. How is the nurse practitioner feeling after I talked to her about what's been happening at work? Are you and her friendly? Because it looks like there's cause for celebration around whatever it is with you and her. So I don't know if you told her what's going on at work and she feels like if she can help you out, or she can try to smooth things over. I don't. It's cause for celebration comes in around you and her talking. It looks like she doesn't hold back, and she's prepared to help things move forward. So I would say either she's going to try to help you if she can. The only thing is here is that that I would watch out for is that there may be a little bit of deceit around the situation. I would watch out for that. I think that she feels bad about the situation and wants to help you. I don't know. I mean, if you trust her and you trusted her enough to tell her what was going on, I think that she's not going to hold herself back and she's going to try to fix things. You got to wish around the situation. Or she may try to do something to help you out. I mean, it's kind of hard because what could you do? You know, like if people just don't get along, they just don't get along. But she may try to like somehow smooth things over. I don't think she wants to see you leave. And I don't think that she wants you to be upset either. Kira, tomorrow for specifically at work. Anxiety seems to move into the past. Tomorrow should be a good day. You get the Empress here. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Things should be moving forward. Ten of Pentacles, money is coming in. I don't know if things are starting to improve for you tomorrow. You know, it's like, that's the thing. It's like for me, because I'm kind of like forgiving, and I, for some reason, always want to see the good in people. So I tend to forgive fast. But then, like, I don't know, like, if, you know, things could be good for a while, but I don't know if you would still kind of feel like you were walking on eggshells, because I would. But that's, you know, that's me. That has nothing to do with what the cards are saying. That's just my opinion. So, I don't know. Let's give it a little bit of time, and let's see. It looks like things are improving. Kira, how is the nurse practitioner? Oh, I did that one. Loso. Does Chris have a thing for me at work? Does Chris at work have a thing for me? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Kira, what can I expect this weekend? What can I expect this weekend? Love cup is full. Something here may be going on love-wise. That's the first card that comes up around you. Feeling successful when you listen to your intuition. Feeling like you have the world at your feet. Could be an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but you also may have some choices. And Aries is coming in as well. It could be a pretty busy weekend. And somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Rimmel, general. Okay, you've got anxiety moving into the past. If you've been feeling anxious about things lately, that's moving into the past. Life is starting to move forward. You got the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you're heading towards the 10 cups being full. Don't be afraid to lay down the law, set up boundaries, and cut through any bullshit. Life goes back into balance. The Cancer enters, comes in out of the clear blue sky. Maybe somebody that makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. It could be the Cancer, or they could be two separate situations. Feeling a little bit more passionate, Empress shows up. Love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity. Be careful with this card if you don't want children. Otherwise, it looks like things look good for you. UAF. Will I finally feel better at my next job, or what is my issue? What are MRI's intentions? All right, let me do, will I feel better at my next job? See, I think the problem is that you're supposed to own your own business. I don't know. You know, my dad, my dad always says to me, you can't work for anyone because you have a problem with authority. I don't think I have a problem with authority. What I think I have a problem with are assholes. Like, don't make stupid rules that only apply to some people and not everyone. And don't make stupid rules, right? Like, we don't need stupid rules. Like, there's real things that need to get done, right? So that's where I would have issues. And that's why I used to get really mad. And he used to be like, Danny, you just can't work for other people. You have to work for yourself. But I think that some people need to, you know, do things their way. And which is funny because I'm not like a control person. Like, I don't care. Like, you can come in here and take your shoes off, not take your shoes off, spill something. I could care less. You know, it doesn't rock my world. But when it comes to, like, you know, like, don't tell me that I have to do something stupid and, like, here's a perfect example. Paid stickers. You know what they are, right? When you buy something that's large, you put a paid sticker on it. Now, what does the paid sticker do? Nothing. Because we don't have a security guard at the door checking for paid stickers. And even if we did, they're not going to wrestle you if there's no paid sticker. They're going to let you walk out the door. Like that. What's a paid sticker do? Well, okay. Well, corporate, now the company who's on its way out of business, decides that they are going to put a barcode on every paid sticker because they want to monitor how many paid stickers we're using. So I used to have to scan, if you used a paid sticker, right, you'd have to scan it. And then we would get a report as to how many paid stickers are being used. Like, are you fucking kidding me? So I used to stand at the courtesy desk and just scan paid stickers so that it would register that we were using. Like, that's what I have no patience for. And then I would open my mouth and say, hey, this is bullshit. And I would get in trouble. So I think that it may be the kind of thing where once you have your own business and you're running your own business, you're just totally much happier because you don't have any of these people that, you know, or situations that I've been in that are the opposite, where you come up with a really good idea or a really good plan and you take it to the people in charge and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna do that, oh yeah, oh great idea, and then nothing happens. And you're like, yeah, remember when we said that we were gonna, and they're like, oh yeah, and nothing ever happens, because I can't stand that either. It's like, I'm glad that you're being paid all this money. I come up with the ideas and then we don't even do it. So I think that that's where your frustration is. I do think that you'll be happier at your next job, but I still think that inevitably you have your own business and that's where you wind up. Even if it's something that starts off as part-time or something that you're doing on the side and you're working somewhere else, you know, temporarily, I think eventually that's what's going to happen. And then at that point, you're going to be like, I can't ever go back. I can't ever listen to somebody tell me that I got to label with a label maker that this is the keyboard. I'm no rocket scientist, but I know what that is. And so does everyone else here. Okay, what are MIR's intentions? What are MIR's intentions? Okay, this person may be feeling as if they put in a whole lot of hard work and didn't get much out, but that's going to change for them. So their intentions, if this is a work-related thing, I would say that all of a sudden you should see a change in them. Like they may be easier to get along with, they may be more easier to get along with, or easier to work with, and they may be a little bit more open to anything that you have to say. It looks like there's new opportunity that comes in around you and this person. And there is also a wish around the situation. So that's positive. Are they thinking of letting me go with this job? I don't think so. I don't think that they want to let you go. I don't think that they want to let you go. I just think that, like, I think that that job is kind of beneath you. Like, you're capable of more. And I think that that may be what the problem is. I feel like I've gotten the hang of things more, but I'm starting to push back on stuff that I shouldn't be involved in. There you go. But that's the thing. You shouldn't be involved in it. You shouldn't have to be involved in it. You know, like, can't, like, they got to get somebody else to do that then. It's not your problem. Amen. Wise thoughts and feelings towards me. Wise thoughts and feelings towards me. Thinks that there's room for growth and transformation between the two of you. Thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere. Thinks that things are going to move forward, or that there could be a new journey on the horizon, but yet they also feel very burdened by this situation. So I don't know if they think that you expect more of them than they're willing to give, or that they're able to give. Fool is in reverse. So they should tell you there should be a conversation about an issue around the relationship that you guys will have to deal with, but you'll deal with it and things will move forward. Or they, at least they should be moving forward. Jay, well, I changed my work routine today and I was able to hide. Did the hard-to-read girl notice the change? And if so, how did it make her feel? She noticed and she's curious. She wants to know what's going on. She's like, what's going on? She definitely noticed. You know, she may be very hard to read, but not a lot gets past her. She kind of watches everything and picks up everything. Julie, tomorrow and tomorrow at work. Okay, it looks like tomorrow is a good day. It's like you got money coming in, you're being guided by the divine, feel like life is starting to move forward. At work, you're feeling focused, you're feeling stable. You may be busy, but not overly busy and frantic. Looks like you're listening to your intuition. You could have a creative project or a creative person around that you may be talking to. Ten of Pentacles, you got money headed your way. And definitely at work, you're feeling well prepared and very focused. So tomorrow should be a pretty good day. Authority issues. My dad says it all the time. So you have a problem with authority. I'm like, I don't, I mean, like, I don't. Like, I got pulled over once because I was on the phone actually with my dad. This was years ago before that was like really a bad thing here in New York State. Now forget it. I think you lose your license. And the cop pulled me over. And like, I saw him. I was getting on the throughway and like, it was a state trooper. He like pulled right up. my boyfriend was getting on the throughway. Like both of us were getting on the throughway, and he was like, he was of course way ahead of me, and he was like, he sends me a text message like, "Was that you that got pulled over?" Anyway, I was on my way to work, so I saw him and I just answered the phone. It was my dad. And I pulled over and he's like, "You know why I pulled you over?" I was like, "Yeah, it was my dad. I was on the phone." I'm like, "You can give me the ticket." And he started laughing. But I'm like, "Look, I was wrong. You know, I'm not going to argue with you. I was wrong. I was on the phone. I shouldn't have answered the phone." Like I literally answered it and he was like right here. Anyway. So yeah, I got a ticket. But, you know, I don't have a problem. Like I did something wrong, so I'm going to take responsibility for it. But like, don't tell me like I have to scan paid stickers like an asshole at the beep beep. For what reason? I mean, really? Stupid. Susie, do I have repressed childhood sexual abuse like my therapist says, or is he wrong? Okay. Do I have repressed childhood sexual abuse? I get a 70% chance, yes, he's right. Um, yeah, I don't know what the circumstances are. Like if it's something that you don't remember. Um, but yeah, I don't know if you can get a second opinion with therapists, but yeah, it looks like he may be onto something. There could be something in your childhood that, yeah. John, she didn't get into that particular program, but what else is manifesting for her this summer? Oh, this is the sister that's trying to become a nurse. I still think she's going to become a nurse. Even though she didn't get into that program, something else is going to work out for her. Or who knows, maybe that program winds up working out after all. Okay, so for this summer, she's starting here a new journey. I still think she's going to become a nurse one way or another. So let's just leave that there. It looks like negativity and pessimism is going to move into the past. She may need to have a little bit of patience, but her life is starting to move forward, and it's moving forward this summer. Somebody from her past could return. Now, I don't know if that person from the past has any significance to the career or the nursing thing, or if it's just somebody from the past is returning, and that has nothing to do with anything else. It looks like she's making a decision for her life to move forward, and it is. She's not going to stay in this situation, and she's definitely not going to be feeling bummed. She's taking action. Things are moving forward. She's feeling ambitious. She's definitely listening to her intuition. She's not waiting for her ship to come in. She's making things happen, and she's feeling grounded and stable. Now, around work, if she has a job right now, she may be working a lot. If she doesn't, she could get a new job opportunity. She could get a new job opportunity regardless. Like she could get something in addition that, who knows, maybe it's even seasonal over the summer that she feels prepared for, and she pays off a bill of debt or a loan, or she puts money aside for something. And it looks like she's also taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You know, it's just so bizarre the way things happen sometimes. And I know in the moment it always sounds, or it feels like it's the end of the world. What is happening here? My nose is itchy as hell. Um, it feels like the end of the world, or it feels like things could be crushing. But there have been so many people just recently, like the dental person, and then there was somebody else that was looking to have something happen, and he thought that it wasn't going to happen. He got a phone call saying it wasn't going to happen, and then he got a phone call saying no, it is going to happen. So even if she's feeling bummed right now, I still think she ends up becoming a nurse, and something works out for her. This is going to be a good summer for her, and she's not going to take this laying down. She's going to make things happen, and she's got plenty of potential. I don't know if there's like a local community college or something she could go to for that. I know here in my county, our community college is really good for that. Their nursing program, they're kind of known for it. And it's so much cheaper than going anywhere else. So that may be something that she looks into, but I think she's going to become a nurse regardless. Rimmel. General about this Cancer. General about this Cancer. Cancer looks spontaneous, or there's spontaneity that comes in around the Cancer. They may be a nice choice, or they may bring in choices with them. They're a grounded, stable person that may have a spiritual practice that may be very important to them. They're kind-hearted and sincere. There they are. But they are kind of slow and steady wins the race. I kind of feel like Cancer is like that, though. They're very tough on the outside, and sometimes it takes a lot to penetrate the shell, but they're very soft on the inside. So they may come off a lot tougher than they actually are. UAF, so annoying. Really? So annoying. I can't. Amanda, will I be contacted tomorrow to schedule an interview? Will I be contacted tomorrow to schedule an interview? I don't know if that's going to happen tomorrow. It could be sometime during the week. I don't know. It's not coming up strong enough for me to say it happens tomorrow. I think you get an interview, but I don't think it happens tomorrow. It's stupid, unnecessary bullshit that I was supposed to be hired to provide. So annoying. Empress, is my brother's claim getting ready to be paid since he submitted everything that needed to be submitted? Yeah, he's got success coming in around that. Kira, I know you and I are a lot alike. I know. I don't know. I feel sorry for you. Empress, Cassidy's next action towards my brother. I would say communication picks up. She's prepared for communication to pick up. She may be putting in more, she may be more focused on the situation, and a new beginning can start. She may also, out of the clear blue sky, start putting in a whole lot of effort. Yeah, and that relationship can kind of stabilize pretty quickly. She's putting in more effort. Or she's ready for things to move forward. Kira, more on the deceit that showed up around my talk with the nurse practitioner. The only thing that I think that could be a little deceitful is that she may say something that, like, she spoke to you, or she may not keep everything 100% confidential. That's the only thing. It really looks, though, like she's on your side and she wants to help you. And I think that she may feel like either she knows these people well enough that she could just say it to them. That's the only thing that comes up, is that there could be a little bit of deceit like that. Like, she may not keep everything 100% confidential because she may want to say to them, hey, listen, don't treat her like that. This is bullshit. She doesn't deserve to be treated like that. But in order for her to say that, she would have to know what happened. So it may come out a little bit. And you might feel a little bit like that, like she shouldn't have said anything. But I feel like she's stuck between a rock and a hard place because she can't really give her opinion if she didn't know what happened. And in order for her to know exactly what happened, you would have had to have that conversation. And I don't know, stuff may come out. But it doesn't look like it's bad. It looks like she's looking to help you out, and I think that she can help you out. Because I think she's very well respected, and I don't think that people are going to cross her, or be spiteful and catty you know, because they may be like that, but I don't think that she is. I think that she's kind of more mature than that. Shemaya, how would he feel about the pregnancy? Would he even be there for me this time? He wasn't the last time. Oh, God, I'm so sorry to hear that. You know what? Like, this is what I tell everybody. Any woman that's in this situation, and even because I wasn't married when I got pregnant with Avery, I'm not married now, but regardless, even women that were married when I was pregnant would say to me, the men are useless anyway. Like they really are. Like you're going to do everything yourself whether you're married or not. So to me, I don't think he's going to really be there for you, or he doesn't put in enough effort where you don't really feel as if he's taking the role he should be taking for this child. But that, forget about him right now. This is about you and your baby. And you can do this, and you can do it on your own. And regardless of whether he's there or not, I mean, like, I had a friend of mine who had a brain tumor years ago. And when she found out, I was like, why didn't you call me? I would have came to the hospital. And she was like, and what were you going to do for me? And she was like, what was I going to do? I was going to be there. Like that, I'm here. Right? She's like, but what were you going to do for me? They had to take me in to give me an MRI. You would have been sitting in the waiting room. Well, why would you sit in the waiting room, right? And even though as the father, it would be different. He would be allowed to go in the rooms with you. But that's all he would be, is there. Like, you would be the one that's still getting poked and prodded and weighed and pee in a cup and take your blood and all that other shit. He would just be there. And yeah, it's nice to have someone there. But for anyone that's had multiple children, even when they're married, they usually go to the appointments alone anyway. So focus on yourself, focus on your baby, and don't worry about him, because you can do this yourself. And regardless of whether he's there or not, your concern is you and your baby. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't let complications and stuff, or him, or you, or whatever's going on, screw this up for you. Because if this is something that you really want, you can have it with or without him. So don't let him take that away from you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, miscarriages happen to, you know, they're very common. Not that it isn't painful, but it's not that I'm blaming him for the miscarriage, because I'm not. I don't think that that was his fault. Like, I think that that's just something that unfortunately happens sometimes. But if things are going well for you now, make yourself the priority. Take care of yourself, take care of your kid, do your appointments. And then whatever he does, whatever he steps up to do or doesn't step up to do, that's on him. But you know that you can handle it and you can take care of yourself, because you can. And the fact of the matter is that if the situation were different and you were married for 10 years and you had 3 other kids and they were in school and he was at work, he wouldn't be there for you anyway. You'd be going alone anyhow. So what's the difference? See, I think he's somewhat of a disappointment, this guy. That's why I'm saying don't let him or anyone else steal your joy from this, because if this is something that you want, you can have it, and it would be his loss if he decides not to take part in it. So, you know what? Think of it that way. This is mine, and this is what I'm going to do, and I'm taking care of myself. And if you're not going to come along for the ride, it's your loss, because you're not going to get to experience all these things. And if you show up, you know, the day the baby's born, or you show up the day after, or you don't show up at all until the kid's 5, you're losing all that time that cannot be, it can't be, you know, you can't remake that. You can't recreate that. So that would be my suggestion, just to kind of forget about him for right now and worry about yourself, because you and the baby are more important right now. Kira, what did Dr. Spearman say to my coworker when he told them that I was coming back after quitting? I feel like he told them that he's not keeping me on because Courtney, that he's, no. First of all, I don't think those are his intentions, but even if they were, I don't think that he would tell them that. What I actually think happened is that he told them to cut the bullshit because it's unprofessional. Their behavior is unprofessional. That's the impression that I get. Yeah, look, first card that comes up. He's got a lot of respect for you, and he didn't like the bullshit. He doesn't want, he feels stress around the situation. It burdens him when there's crap going on in the office. So he wants the bullshit stopped. You know, maybe you aren't like the first person that has complained or has seen like catty bullshit happen before. It could even happen between the people that are already there, you know, and there's, you know, friends or whatever. Stressed him out to see things happen like this. And I mean, I do think that he wants to keep you on because she's leaving, but I don't think that that's the only reason. Like, I don't think he's like, well, I'm just going to keep her on because there's no one else here. And once the other one comes back, I'll get rid of her. That's not the situation. And he definitely didn't say that. I think that he doesn't like the bullshit that goes on. He doesn't like the catty behavior. He doesn't like the unprofessional bullshit that happens. And there's no reason for it. It's actually a really nice place to work and things can function really well if those people could just get the stick out of their ass and knock it off, because there's no reason to behave like this. And I think that that's kind of what he gave them. Not only that, but you're not going to be the last new person they hire. There's going to be other people that come in there eventually. And how are they going to treat those people? The same way? Like, who do you think you are? You can't do that. This isn't your place. This is his place. They work for him. So I think it was more along those lines that, like, this bullshit's got to stop. And I think, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think that he's just keeping you on because she's leaving. No, I don't think that at all. Random, is the notice I saw in the mail my call to action? Is the notice in the mail I saw my call to action? Yeah, I don't know what the notice was, but yeah. Yeah. Go for it. John, what's happening with me this weekend? Well, you should be feeling very well respected, or if you're in a relationship, or it doesn't even matter what the relationship is, feeling like you're being well balanced, like you're getting out of the relationship what you're putting into it, feeling very respected. If you're someone still making that relationships moving forward this weekend, or you're maybe doing something nice together at home. It also looks like if you're not in a relationship, a new job, hearing from somebody from your past, or you could run into an old friend, which may be something nice. Come on. Is it working? That one's working, but I don't know if this one is. Yes, you should move in 2022 to go to Mayo. Jay, when I left tonight, I thought I saw the hard-to-read girl standing in the parking lot by herself playing on her phone. Was that her, and what was she doing? Yes, I think it was her. And I think that she, you know, I think that she's like watching. She wants to see what you're doing. Not just you, but I think she's very observant and she watches everyone. So yeah, I think that she was pretending to be playing on her phone, but I think that she was keeping her eye out. I don't know if she was looking to see what kind of car you drive or which way you go home, but like she watches everything, but she tries to make it look like she's not watching. But she's watching. She was in that parking lot for a reason. No doubt about it. And if you're the only new person there that she doesn't know, I would say it was because of you. But if there were other people there too, she may be watching them too. It's like she's always watching. Why is my nose so freaking itchy? Like, why doesn't she just say something to you already? She's dying for you to say something to her. Koala, what's coming towards me this summer? What's coming towards me this summer for the next 3 months? All right. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life changes for the better quickly, and then all of a sudden it looks like life starts to move forward pretty fast. You've got an Aries that comes in that could be of significance. It looks like you've got the Lovers card here, which is soulmate connection could enter within the next 3 months. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. You're also either saving money, paying off a debt, putting money aside for something, and you have choices that come in this summer. Could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. You may also be busy with work, or you may be getting, I don't know what you do here, if you're in school or if you're working, but you may be working extra, working more, or picking up a side job this summer. And you may also be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. And it looks like you have a little good karma coming back to you this summer. Julie, will I call R earlier? Was he excited to hear from me? Yes, he was. He was. Let me put some cream on my nose. Maybe that'll make it stop from itching. What the hell is wrong with me? Georgia, weekend reading. Okay, it looks like somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. It looks like you're laying down the law, setting up boundaries, cutting through any bullshit. You're headed towards the 10 Cups being full this weekend, and you're walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You're also going to have some choices this weekend. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Buffered for John. Let me go back and look at the question. What was the question? What's happening for me this weekend? I don't remember what I said. Let me see if I can get it on this one. I think I could be a little... Go for it. John, what's happening with me this weekend? Here we go. Well, you should be feeling very well respected, or if you're in a relationship, or it doesn't even matter what the relationship is, feeling like you're being well balanced, like you're getting out of the relationship what you're putting into it, feeling very respected. If you're someone still making that relationship's moving forward this weekend, or you may be doing something nice. What I said there was, if you're in a relationship with someone, it is a soulmate connection. If not, a soulmate connection can enter. It also looks like if you're not in a relationship, hearing from somebody from your past, or you could run into an old friend, which may be something nice. Back. Or has seen like catty bullshit happen before. And you may run into an old friend. It would be somebody you would be happy to run into. Somebody from your past, running into an old friend, or hearing from somebody from the past. This weekend should be a pretty good weekend. Karina, who's coming in this summer? Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They come in through divine timing. A soulmate connection comes in, and you have choices. You also have a Gemini coming in. You also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and somebody from your past returns. So you have a lot of stuff happening this summer. Oh my God, this phone, you know how old this phone is? You know, I feel like it's not even that bad. It looked worse when it had the plastic thing over it, but Avery took that off. This phone is just like it's not my real phone. You know, it's my old phone. But you know what? It's still ticking. Ashley, why is my mom acting mean towards me? It's like she blames me for everything and I'm trying to be nice towards her. Um, Sounds like you're the scapegoat. They say that's one person in the family usually is. I think it usually is the oldest child. It doesn't always have to be, though. She may be blaming you for everything because she feels like she can, and she can't blame other people because either they won't stand for it or they won't take responsibility. I don't know if this is an ongoing thing that you find that she does to you all the time, but you may be the scapegoat of the family. That, you know, yeah, it's not fair. It looks like there's a lot of negativity around the situation too. Or you may be feeling very negative and burdened by the situation. I would try if you can to distance yourself a little bit if you can. I don't mean like, you know, run away or anything like that, but either like just try to like distance yourself a little bit from the situation because it looks like she feels like she can blame you, so that's why she does. You know, like it reminds me similar like my brother, I mean, his personality was just much different than mine. And I don't know, I felt like my mother took advantage of me because she knew that she could, and she knew she couldn't do that to my brother. So I felt like a little bit growing up, like I was the one, you know, like everything kind of fell on me because I would do it, or I would take it, or I would be guilted about it. I would feel guilty. Whereas, like, he would be like, fuck you, I'm not doing it. You know, whatever the situation was. You know, I can't think of anything specifically. But it seems like that's the role that you play, and usually one person plays that role. I know it sucks, it was me too. Jay, how the hard to feel girl feel when she saw me get into my car tonight? See, she's curious. She keeps coming up as curious. She wants to know where you're going. She wants to know about you. She probably was like looking at the car, wanted to know about the car. But yet she's just not, she wants you to break the ice. She's curious. She wanted to know, like, is he going home? Is he going somewhere else? Which direction is he going in? Which town is that way? Yeah, craziness. And she's maybe even writing stories in her head a little bit, like wondering. You know, yeah, but everyone can be lazy sometimes. You know, that so what? So what? You know? I can be lazy too sometimes. Let me go back up to the top. Empress, General. You've got success coming in when you listen to your intuition. Feeling as if the world is at your feet. Feeling prepared, and you may be focused on a new business opportunity. Or maybe doing something on the side that's all your own to bring in extra cash. Get an Aries coming in that could be of significance. Going back to school, learning a new area of study. The hard work you put into school will come back to you. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Jay, the next time I'll see Brianna, I would say you should see her sometime before the end of next week. So between now and like next week, maybe within the next 10 days, you should see her. Anthony, when will my father get a promotion and move to the other department? That could happen soon. If it doesn't, all right, I'm going to say it's going to happen before we move into the summer. So between now and June 21st. If it doesn't, then it would happen in the month of August. J Hope. Do I have a soulmate connection to John Jin, the Aquarius? No, I don't think it's a soulmate connection. Risha. Payush Sahu's current feelings and will he contact me? Yeah, he should contact you out of the blue when you least expect it. It looks like he thinks that you're very ambitious, you're kind-hearted, caring, sincere, compassionate, patient, intelligent, hardworking, and has a lot of respect for you. And general for finances. General for finances. Finances look good. You have a wish around finances and listen to your intuition. Feeling prepared, maybe even starting a new side business that could bring in extra cash. Money's coming in. 10 of Pentacles. You got a wish here. Put it out into the universe. You got money coming in. Good for you. This kid, what's she doing? Oh, what is she doing? You watch the little people over there. Supposed to be going to sleep. Supposed to be asleep 2 hours ago, Avery. Julie, what are R's intentions with me? Well, you know, like what he thinks is going to happen. This is what he thinks in his head. He feels like you and him are going to end up together. He feels like everything is just going to work itself out, and he doesn't have to really do anything. That's how he feels. He feels like everything is just going to fall into place, and he doesn't have to do anything. That's how he feels, and he feels like everything's fine. We should all be so confident, right? Deb, general. Okay, you have got, well, if you got people coming in here that may be new energy, a Capricorn, a Leo, and a Virgo. Somebody from your past returns, or you run into an old friend at some point. It looks like you're making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and with that, you feel relief. Life starts to move forward. Water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Perseverance around a work or business endeavor pays off. And you could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and you also could be taking a little, like, mini vacation. Julie, general. Looks like life starts to move forward. Cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward. You have a fire sign around you that may be of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Looks like you're going to have choices, and you're starting a new journey on the horizon that you feel quite passionate about. Earth sign comes in too that could be of significance. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Looks like your career may be moving forward pretty quickly, and you're not waiting for your ship to come in. You're exploring new opportunities. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. It also looks like you have the world at your feet, and you're stepping into your own strength. You're getting things done. You have a lot of ambition around you. Jay, what's next with the hard-to-read girl? Well, I think now that you've kind of disappeared a little bit on her, which is why you found her out in the parking lot. I think now she's going to try to figure out what your new routine is so that she can kind of, I don't know what the situation is, but she's going to try to figure out what you're currently doing so that she can kind of put herself in your way. I think that's what her next plan is. She's going to figure out what happened, why she didn't see you, or what was different, and she's going to try to put herself back in your way. Ski. How do you see the next 2 weeks for me in love? Okay, over the next 2 weeks, you should feel like good karma has come back to you when it comes to love. You could be starting a new beginning that's quite successful, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Listening to your intuition. If you're not with anyone, a Pisces could show up. Also, an Aries could be a possibility, and an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Anxiety around love moves into the past, and things change for the better quickly. Out of the clear blue sky, somebody comes in or shakes things up, and things move forward quickly. Clementine, would I start working at the AF company this month or get something better? Will I start working at the AF company this month? I think you start working there this month, yeah. Evie, June, general. Life starts to move forward. Cause for celebration comes in. Fire sign enters Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Life starts to move forward quickly. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. You're making things happen. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. It also looks like you could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you're prepared to make things happen. Magician. I don't see it yet. Let me do red. How's Chris feeling about us? He may feel like everything is stuck. He's got the Chariot in reverse, and he's got the Knight of Pentacles. He may be feeling as if everything is stuck and nothing is moving forward right now. He also may be feeling like he's waiting for his ship to come in. I don't know where you guys are right now in the situation, but I don't know. He may not be feeling, he may be feeling a little bit like stuck, or like nothing is really happening or moving forward. But I don't know. I don't know what your relationship is, but it's coming up as the energy around the situation is very stuck or at a standstill. Sorry. If I go to work tonight, will I make money? Yes, you will. Yep. You made you well tonight, too. Magician. Will the man B go away in peace and good relations? We spoke a week ago and I asked him to do a favor for me, but he disappeared and I changed my mind about him and I don't want to deal with him. Yeah, he'll go away in peace. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about him. Skate. Will I buy a house in 2021? I don't think it happens in 2021. It may happen in 2022, early 2022, but I'm not convinced that it happens before the end of this year. Yvette, why do chunks of hair fall out? Should I see a doctor? Well, yeah, I would. It could be alopecia. Um, if you have like a bald spot from it, it could be alopecia. I would see a doctor. Can't hurt. Let's see what the cards say. I would see a doctor. I don't think it's anything serious, but it can't hurt to get a doctor's opinion. Somebody else in here was having that same problem, and they were tested for all kinds of things. And they don't have any kind of deficiencies, and they can't figure out why they have hair coming out. But I don't know, like, they say that people that have a lot of hair, they shed a lot of hair. So it may just be something that's normal. But if you find that it's, it's like it's more abnormal now all of a sudden, I would go see a doctor. Could be alopecia, or it could be maybe your hormones are a little off. Sometimes they say that can happen. A hormone imbalance can cause it. It can't hurt. Go see a doctor. Jay, why was the hard to read girl watching and stalking me all of a sudden? I've never had a conversation with her before. Because I think whatever you changed around your routine, I don't know. I think it had something to do with you changed something around your daily routine. She took notice of it, and that's why she was waiting in the parking lot. I don't know if she thought that something changed, or if she didn't see you and she wanted to see if you were still there or if you were still working there. But it had something to do with the change that you made today. That's why she was in the parking lot. She's curious. I don't know if she thought you weren't at work and she wanted to see if you were at work. But yeah, and she's never had a conversation with you, which is, that's why she's more curious. Like, if she had already spoken to you and she knew what you were all about, she probably wouldn't be like stalking you. Yvette, did Abel think of me today? Yes, I think he did. Oh, gratitude. That's great. Great. I'm glad. Good for you. Good for you. Pink star. Does the Aries still think of me? Does the Aries still think of me? Yeah, I would say they do think of you. Yeah. Yvette, will Abel give me his phone number soon? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that can happen soon. Yeah, you can make that happen. Yeah, I think so. Um, Oh, tomorrow's the last day. Maybe they will contact you then, because it does show that they were gonna, that you were gonna hear something. Let's see what happens. Huh. EVB, work-wise, 7th to 14th of June. What do the cards show? Work-wise, 7th to the 14th. You're not holding yourself back. Things seem to be moving forward. You're feeling prepared for work or around work. It looks pleasant. It looks like it could be busy. Things move forward pretty quickly. Yeah, should be a pretty good week. Harsha, will David's project make a profit? It might not be as good as he wants. Maybe he breaks even or he does a little bit of a profit. It may not be as, eh. Kayla, is a Capricorn boy dating T-girl? Yes, I think he is. Or there's something going on there between the two of them. Kiki, will I be reconciling with someone this month? I don't see a reconciliation this month, no. Julie, I don't see it yet. Let me do IVAT. What are his thoughts and feelings towards me? Well, he seems to think that the two of you have a nice connection. He thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, either hardworking and intelligent, or you have a lot of potential for the future. And I think that he genuinely is interested in you. Hi, Beth. Is it possible to go on a date with Abel? How will he feel about it? I think it's possible. I think you can make that happen. I think he would be up for that. I think he would be kind of flattered that you wanted to go out on a date with him. He thinks that he thinks that the two of you have a nice connection. So yeah, I think he would be open to it. Jay, what would dating the hard to read girl be like? She's hard to read now. She's actually a very strong character. She knows what she wants, and I think that she's one of those people that's right to the point. I don't think that she plays games. I mean, I know it seems like she's playing games right now, but I don't think that's really who she is. I think that once you started dating her, you would see that she's a very strong person. She's got a lot of respect, and she acts accordingly. This would be like she would put in the effort that she gets back. She doesn't play games. Like, she's not going to try to, like, I'm going to say this so that he thinks that, and I'm going to do this, and then I'm not going to answer, and then I'm going to, she's not going to do that. It's like what you see is what you get. She's very stable, she's kind-hearted, she's sincere, and you would kind of always know where you stood with her. So I think that it would be a really good option if you guys could ever start to talk. Like if once you get past this hump, because she doesn't like chasing. I don't think that she's going to chase anybody. And I don't think that she likes to come off like she's like flirting or wants to find out. She wants to find out. She just wants you to make the first move. Red, what's up between the Leo and the Scorpio? Okay, what's going on with the Leo and the Scorpio? What's going on with the Leo and the Scorpio? I would say, all right, if they're a couple, they could be having a rocky road here. So it's like things may have moved forward really quickly and then somebody may be feeling hurt by something. I don't know if their relationship moved forward too fast and one person kind of pulled the reins back and now the other person is feeling kind of hurt by it. There's a secret that's going to get exposed. So you'll hear about it. With the moons in reverse, you'll hear about it. Somebody's feeling like they're perseverant or they want more from the situation. I don't think the other person's willing to give it. Looks like somebody here may be feeling betrayed and hurt by the other person. I don't know though. Like, I don't see a whole lot of love here. I don't see any love here. If this is a romantic relationship, it's not doing well. It's like one person wants to be in a committed relationship probably, and the other person is just not doing it, or they're not putting in any effort. They're very lazy about things. I would say that it's kind of a mess right now. Kind of a tower moment. I don't think they're on the same page, or I don't think they want the same thing. Beautiful one, love. Maybe feeling undecided about what you want these days. But it does look like you'll have plenty of options. You've got a Capricorn that comes in. You got water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Balance is coming back to your life and your life is moving forward. Love life is moving forward with options. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care may bring clarity to you as far as what you want when it comes to love. Looks like you have a fire sign entering as well, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I don't see a commitment right now. If that's what you're looking for, we may not be there yet, but you should have plenty of opportunities or possibilities that could lead there in the near future. Beth, last time I knew he was married, is he divorced? Okay, is he divorced? I don't think he's divorced, no. I would say he may be feeling stuck. But I don't think he's divorced. No, not right now. Maggie, general reading for the rest of June. General reading for the rest of June. Success comes in around a business thing where you feel like the hard work you put in has come back to you. Growth and transformation is coming to your life. You're stepping into your own strength and anxiety is moving into the past. You've got the ability to manifest new opportunities which bring in more money. Arlene, what did the Professor Catherine feel about the email I sent her? Okay, I don't know what the email said or, what the situation is, But it looks like if you were feeling stuck, or you're feeling like you're not going anywhere, you're sinking, she may be feeling like she can help you, or things are going to change for the better quickly, or something around the situation is going to change. Like there's ambition that comes in that changes the situation. If she can help you with something, I think she's going to help you. You got good karma coming in, feeling grounded and stable. So I don't know what the situation is, but it looks like whatever the email was about, there should be an improvement coming from it. And if she can help you with it, she will. Like, she looks like her intentions are pretty good. She wants to help you with it. Or she's going to try to help you out, or whatever it is. Nabs, when might I get a job? You could get a job sometime this summer. Like maybe between now and the end of July. Kiss, general love. Got a wish coming in here around love. Well, could be an Aquarius, or it could be an earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Listen to your intuition. You're making it to the top of the mountain when you listen to your intuition around love. Now, the earth sign, if they come in, they may be slow and steady. You also have a Pisces coming in that may be of interest. Looks like the hard work that you've put into love is coming back to you sometime this summer, if you're not with anyone right now. Next relationship should be very well balanced and very well functioning. TVET, general for the weekend. Cause for celebration comes in and headed towards 10 cups being full. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief, or putting money aside for something. It could be slow and steady wins the race, but you may be going, like you may be spending time with a fire sign that ultimately things are moving forward with. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Looks like you're feeling prepared for the weekend, and you're feeling very ambitious. It should be a damn good weekend. Cause for celebration comes in. Listen to your intuition. Elizabeth, what are Kay's next moves towards me, and will he leave M? I would say the next is that communication should pick up, and he may want to see you soon. I don't see him leaving M. No, not right now. He may say he's going to leave, but I don't see him leaving right now. No. Iveth, should I keep it as friends? How come he's interested if he's with someone? I hope not to be the second one. Well, you know what? People all the time. You know, it's like, I hate to say it, but, you know, just because somebody is married doesn't mean that they don't develop crushes on other people. And sometimes, like, the marriage is not what it's cracked up to be, and that's why. You know, like people tend to romanticize marriage, but it's not really, like, it's not the way it is in the movies. It's just not. Neither is childbirth. My brother said that to me. When my nephew was being born, he was like, it's just not like you see it in the movies at all. And I think that's the problem that we have I think that we've all seen too many movies, right? So here he is. Maybe he's been married for a few years. Maybe the romance has kind of died, and, you know, other people it's like it brings in an element of excitement for him, and like another interest, where I don't think that he may be feeling that way with his wife anymore. I don't know how long they've been married, but thing is that I'm not showing him getting divorced. So if you know for a fact that he was married, I would say keep it as friends as long, because otherwise, like, you could get hurt. For him, you know, he doesn't really come off to me as a cheater, to be honest, but you know, there is a little, yeah, I mean, I guess he could be capable of a little bit of deceit. You know, like for him, like this is the way the situation comes up. His life has gotten into a very rigid routine. Like he does this routine. And it's not that he's 100% unhappy, but if there is something that could come in that would bring more excitement to his life, it would kind of color his world in a different way, and it would be exciting and it would be fun, and that's kind of all it would be. But you know, he may be, you know, like it reminds me of, like, I don't know why, like I'm like a black and white day, right, where it's like rainy and dreary, but then something comes in that now the sun comes out and I'm feeling like life has more meaning, but it would only be temporary. So if you're not the kind of person that could deal with something like that, or that could deal with only being, you know, playing that role, then I would say keep it as friends. You know, now I hate to say it. I hate to say this. I hate to say this. 9 times out of 10, the person that is cheating, like that person that the husband is cheating with, is really like that's where the passion and the fire is. And that most of the time the husband is there, or the wife, whatever the situation is there out of obligation, and because this is where I am in life and I don't want to change what I have. So if you know, that's, it's up to you to make that decision. Could things move forward and you have an affair with him? Yeah, you could, but is that what you want? If you don't care and you're like, you know what, life is too short to sit around and wait for something, then hey, have a good time. But if you're looking for something, like for him to leave and for things, yeah, I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's happening. But it does look like you and him have a good connection, and he has a lot of respect for you. So, T Vet, has the pool been installed yet? I don't think so. Or it's not done yet. Something's not done yet. Yeah, I don't think it's ready yet. T-Vet, what's going on with him and C? What's going on with him and C? They could be fighting. I don't know who they are to one another, but there's arguments and bickering around the two of them. Somebody may be feeling stuck, or they both could be feeling stuck and at a standoff, and like neither one is feeling like I'm giving in. Got a lot of sharp energy happening here around these two. Sachi, general for my mom for the upcoming weeks ahead. Things could change for her for the better quickly. Out of the clear blue sky, she gets a stroke of good luck. She's got choices coming in around her, and several like social things could come up that may be fun. She also has somebody making her an offer that would be hard to turn down. Laying down the law, cutting through any bullshit. And with this card, she's walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve her. She's headed towards the 10 cups being full. She could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If she works, this could be a new business opportunity on the horizon that's very successful. If she doesn't work, right, then this could be a new beginning of some type that's very successful. It does look like she is starting a new journey. There could be creativity around it. The hard work that she's put into something is about to pay off, and it may be a financial endeavor. So hang on, because it's coming. And somebody from her past could be returning. Growth and transformations coming into her life between now and the end of the year. Julie, will R work out his intentions with me once it all comes out? Yeah, well, you know what? He thinks that once everything, yeah, at that point, he thinks that everything is just going to go back to normal between you and him. But at that point, it's going to be your choice whether or not you want to go back to that situation, because you may have other things happening around you. Let's see what happens. It's going to be your choice whether or not you wind up going back. It's not his choice. He doesn't make the decision, you do. Jay, how am I viewed by the full-time supervisors at the UPS job? They think that you're strong, hardworking, intelligent. They may think that you're fast too, like you get things done and you work fast. They think that you're a nice person, you have a lot of potential, and you're very intelligent. Southern California in the house. Welcome. It's raining over here in New York. I don't mind rain though, I really don't. Uh, Sandy A, general reading. Sandy A, general. Being guided by the divine over here. Being guided by the divine, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Got a Capricorn and a Cancer that come in that may be of significance. Life is coming back into balance. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Got some money coming in. You got good karma coming back to you. Life starts to move forward. Elizabeth, what does my ex, the Scorpio, feel for me? They think that you're a kind, caring, sincere person. They think that you don't hold yourself back. You have a good head on your shoulders, and that you have a lot of potential. And they're probably always going to care for you. Mel, you could close them. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Magician. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you, thank you. Um, oh, thank you, Mark. T-Vat, when will he get his own place? When will he get his own place? He could get his own place in Hawaii. That could be coming up right around the corner. Beautiful one. What's going on with Dawn? What's going on with Dawn? What is going on with Dawn? Could be having a little bit of a rough time. It's like feeling he may be dealing with a wound, or somebody recently may have done something that hurt him, and he may have lost like perseverance. Like he just may be feeling like, I just need time to get through this. He's listening to his intuition though, and he's about to go through a huge growth and transformation, which is positive. I would say he could be going through a little bit of a rough time. He could have had an argument with somebody close to him, and that person may have done something pretty hurtful. He's going to deal with it and get through it though. Ski, will I buy a house in 2022? How do you see next Wednesday for me? Okay, let's see. You can buy a house, yeah. You can make that happen in 2022 without a doubt. Next Wednesday looks like an okay day. If there's anything to be stressed out about, the stress seems to dissipate pretty quickly. Putting money aside for something makes you feel relief. And you have the ability to manifest new opportunities next Wednesday. So it should be a fine day. Julie, the next 2 weeks. In the next 2 weeks, you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. Love cup is full. You may be letting go of any negativity that's been around you. You could be working on a creative project. An air sign could enter, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and feels like life changes for the better quickly. You also may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and that may start like a beginning of a personal transformation. Elizabeth, general reading. General reading. Okay, it looks like negativity, pessimism, old wounds, and betrayals and hurts, all this bullshit is moving into the past. Out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it, an air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and they may be a very passionate type. It looks like the solution to a problem is in front of you and you're just not seeing it, and it's going to present itself to you before the end of the month. It looks like you could have a new business opportunity on the horizon or a new job opportunity that pays well and that you feel a little bit better respected. Stepping into your own ambition is starting to push your life forward, and with that, you're getting some good karma coming back to you. Mel, general. This one isn't sleeping yet. Jeez. Okay, you come into a time here in your life where you have some easy good luck coming in. Maybe working on a creative project of some type and you're about to go through a growth and transformation. You could have a Scorpio come in, an Aquarius, and a Sagittarius all enter. It looks like cause for celebration comes in around new energy. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care makes you feel like you have the world here at your feet. Might be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. A wish comes true. Got money coming in too. 9 of Pentacles. Money's flowing to you. Not bad. Oh my God, listen to her. God, go to sleep now, miss. Oh, T-Vet, I said that he could get his own place in July. It could happen as soon as July. Did I get to all the super chats? I think I did. Magician, what was the girl that I played volleyball with a few weeks ago? Been thinking about me since last I saw her. I'm sure she's thought of me since. Yeah, she's curious. She wants to know, I don't know how often you see her, but she's wondering if she's going to see you again. And she may be feeling like slow and steady, or she may be feeling like nothing's happening. But if she sees you, she's not going to hold herself back. She's going to either want to play volleyball again, or she's going to want to do something, and she may make that known. She's got the Magician. Yeah, she's curious if she's going to see you again. Definitely. She's definitely thought about you. No doubt about it. Beautiful one. Did I skip beautiful one? The one about Don, I did that one. Was there another one that I skipped? No, that's okay. Did I get them all? I just want to make sure I didn't skip anybody before I sign off. I hate when I do that. Oh, that's it. Okay, we're done. All right. Tell us a story. I don't have any stories right now. If I think of any good stories, I'll make a separate video. I don't think I have any right now. If I think of anything good, I will make a separate video and I'll post it either tonight or tomorrow. I'll brainstorm tonight because I keep meaning to do other videos too. And I don't know why, like it just gets away from me. I did a couple of them and I haven't released them yet because I'm not sure how I feel about them. We'll see. Maybe I'll release them. Anyway, we'll see. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much. Have a nice night.